I'm doing all right. Something's wrong with my lip.
That's good, man.
That's good.
Hey, I'll tell you, man, some people told me there's something wrong with my lip.
Something is wrong with your lip.
I never saw it.
Right about there.
Hey, yeah, you got something wrong with your lip.
Something wrong with my lip?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, man.
I'll tell you what's happening. This is Jay Todd coming to you from Fremont Street, and here's what's happening this week in gambling.
Yo, what's up, my peeps? Yeah, I know. I can't pull that off. But hey, thanks for streaming another edition of This Week in Gambling, where the governor of Nevada has announced that his state will be back to operating at full capacity as soon as this summer. And that is this week's big story. A few days ago, Governor Steve Sisolak announced that Nevada, including Las Vegas and Reno, would be back to operating at 100% capacity limits with no social distancing by June 1st. And if you think that sounds a bit optimistic, you're not alone. In order to achieve his June 1st goal, the governor says that vaccinations need to continue and people still need to wear masks. Also, there's been talk of a so-called health passport, which has raised a few eyebrows. Believe it or not, however, a recent study from a global research company found that over 90% of those surveyed said they would be willing to use a health passport if it meant they could travel again. Also, gaming industry research from financial service company Morgan Stanley finds that the Las Vegas economy is already recovering fast and strong. From airlines to hotels, from casinos to conventions. Plus, over half a dozen Vegas casinos have held job fairs recently, looking to hire hundreds and hundreds of people for various positions, all in anticipation of things returning to business as usual. And if all that wasn't enough, Resorts World Las Vegas has finally announced their grand opening set for June the 24th, making them the first new resort to open on the Vegas Strip in over 10 years. Of course, all of this good news and optimism could vanish just like that should another variation of the coronavirus pop up and, God forbid, start another wave of the pandemic. But I suppose that's just something we're going to have to learn to live with in this brave new world of ours.
This week's exclusive promotion is for the Yo-Yo Casino. Right now, Casino City has special offers for Yo-Yo and other gaming sites. Follow the direct link in this video's description to online.casinocity.com for all the details.
Just a few days ago, we marked the 10-year anniversary of the FBI seizing the domain names of the major poker operators who were serving America at that time. It became known as Black Friday. But hey, a lot has changed since then. Online poker, sports betting, even casino games are now being regulated in several states all across America. And with the Justice Department recently losing their Wire Act case, we could be on the verge of seeing an explosion in interstate poker activity. That is, when you can play poker across state lines. And speaking of poker, it's just been announced that the World Series of Poker will no longer be televised on ESPN. Instead, a new multi-year agreement has been reached with CBS to cover the event, just like they did back in the 70s. Finally this week, I have a new game review to share with you for the Moley Moolah online slot from Yggdrasil, a 5-reel, 10-pay line game that features bonus spins and a bonus round, wild and scatter symbols, and multi-gameplay. You can find this review and hundreds more when you visit our YouTube channel.
the last thing is, can you do a pelvic thrust?
Well, I don't know, man. Just like the 50s. I mean, you're cutting me off at the waist here, but ladies, if you're watching, just use your imagination. You know what I mean?
That's really impressive.
Well, thank you, man. You know.
No. It's thank you very much.
Hey, well, you catching the king, you know.
Hands, shoulders, knees, and toes.